All right, idiots.
All right.
All right. Hey, what are we doing, Tom? All right, idiots. What's this about?
We are putting the world to rights,
Yes.
essentially.
Yes. I need to not lean over there because there's a shadow. We've booked a £8 recording studio. It's gone very well. No issues whatsoever.
No, none.
20% discount next time due to inconvenience.
Apologies for any crazy Russian techno music you can hear in the background.
That is a problem.
We've got DJ Sammy next door. Don't know what they're doing.
No. Speaking of don't know what they're doing, Keir Starmer.
The woke Marxist Keir Starmer.
The woke Marxist. That was a great tweet of Lauren for the future of what this is going to be. There was a great tweet of Laura Loomis, if you remember that, when the Pope got elected. Woke Marxist Pope.
Woke Marxist Pope. I mean, there's nothing more Marxist than being Pope, really.
than organised religion. Karl Marx famously in favour.
They're all give, aren't they? The Catholic Church.
As well, yeah. Usually to children. Right, so, Tom, we've done a bad example. We've done a bad illustration out there. Immediately lost the audience, which is good, which is expect that. It's going to be what you can look forward to. But what we're doing.
Much like Keir Starmer.
Hey!
We've lost the room early.
Oh, yes. We're a year into our term. We're already 10 points down to the fascists.
Yes.
But what we're going to do, what this is about, is we're very roughly researched bad takes on politics. Correct takes, but bad takes, nonetheless. And then, most importantly, stay tuned for the Ballon d'Divorce.
The Ballon d'Divorce, the big one. The one, well, you haven't been waiting for because we're telling you about it now. But it's coming. It's
coming. The competition that will run every year until the end of time to find out who is
the most divorced.
The most divorced man or woman in the world.
Because divorce works two ways.
J.K. Rowling, she's in there.
She's in there. She's very divorced.
She is very divorced.
But today we're here to talk about
Keir Starmer,
the woke Marxist. What do you think the most Marxist thing Keir Starmer's done? I'd say cuts to the welfare.
Yeah. That's Soviet Union, of course, was famously let's kill the poor.
Yeah. That's what Karl Marx was all about, really, wasn't it? Taking money away from everyone. I haven't read Das Kapital.
Yeah, I get the idea. I
think that's what it's about.
That is like unironically the right-wing idea of communism, though, where it's like, communism means murder and everyone poor. Not quite, pal. But yeah, we'll get to that. I think I've got some notes here. So and it doesn't read well for Mr. Starmer. Enoch Powell, quoting Enoch Powell.
Yeah,
not good.
Very Marxist thing to do that.
Famous Marxist Enoch Powell. All the 22 when they came in, the first thing they said was like fucking £22 billion black hole stuff.
Yeah.
We can't afford anything. And famously, another thing of woke Marxism is the Marxists famously want no state spending whatsoever.
No, none.
Yeah,
none.
Yeah, there. So that's another. This is sarcasm for anyone uninitiated. So think about that.
I think the black hole thing was his first kind of spineless endeavour, wasn't it?
And it was like day one.
The whole campaign for the election was, the Tories have been blaming the last government for the last 14 years. When are they going to own up?
Yeah.
As soon as he gets in.
It was them.
The Tories fucked it.
So you can't do anything now. Sorry.
Yeah.
There is as well. Like I think, what do you reckon's going to happen? Because obviously they're in for another 4 years. This is a year into Starmer now. We're a year in. Think about that.
Yeah. So we got another 4 years, and then it's reform landslide.
Yes, it is. Yes,
yeah.
Undoubtedly, reform. Tune in next week. That's next week's episode. Not that we're filming all these on one day. A couple of wardrobe changes, be right. But yeah, so as well, what there is is a great parallel. We'll go a bit Got a bit smart on you. Yeah, right. So, I don't know if you're familiar with the abortive German uprising of 1918. Not 1933, that's the Nazis. Or not the Munich Putsch either, not that one. Rosa Luxemburg, do you know of her?
Can't say I do.
No, she's sound, anyway. Rosa Luxemburg, sound. So, what happened was, Rosa Luxemburg, Karl Liebknecht, two communists, right, who got, very almost, took over Germany in 1918 after the war, right, and Lenin, Soviet Union, all these geezers, all waiting for it. We're all thinking that when Germany goes, you know, that'd be easy then.
Yeah, if you man go, I'll do it.
Yeah, no, it's basically like, they conquered Europe then. But so what happened was the Social Democrats in power, which are like the basically the Lib Dems of the time, or basically Keir Starmer, had them executed, and then the Nazis got into power 15 years later.
So history's repeating itself.
Yes,
almost.
yes. There you go. Bit of a history lesson.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say Keir Starmer is probably the most impressive politician of all time, in that he's unanimously hated by everyone.
Yes, that is an achievement.
That is, I mean, it's not a good one, but it is an achievement. It's quite a hard achievement, really. Like, who actually really likes him? Even the centrists are turning on him now.
So Keir Starmer's project of, you might see, I'll lean back so you can see it here. Keir Starmer's project of, pandering to racist Dars. On the subject of everybody hating him. So, obviously, everyone on the left hates him because he's a cunt. And for righteous reasons, because he's not doing anything for anyone. Other than Israel and billionaires. So this first one, I'll pop up here. There. Keir Starmer, official Twitter account. I've already returned over 24,000 people with no right to be here. And I won't stop there. Let's look at the... Surely, Tom, you would think now.
They'd be like, well, great job, Keir. This is what we want.
Yes. No. Valentina Gomez. First reply. Yet not a single rapist Muslim has been arrested or deported. Tommy Robinson should be a free man. Stop protecting murderers. And this is where it's, this is where you're seeing the real class of these people. Stop protecting murderers and those ugly Muslims.
Well, you'd think a British person like Valentina Gomez would. You think that would be pleasing for her?
She's obviously
as a concerned British person.
Oh God!
Who's definitely not a bot in India.
Well, there's more. Steve Laws, who is a Nazi, he is actually a Nazi. Steve Laws. That number needs to be in the millions. Tristan Tate. I'll just leave this here. Epic fail. And then he's asked AI.
Is he enlisting Grok?
Yeah. Dear Grok, how many migrants came across the English Channel? Since over 35,000 in small boats. Yeah, because that...
They love Grok, don't they?
Yeah.
They love leading on Grok for all their answers. Hold on, Grok. How do I feel about this? Let me ask a robot.
Yeah. Let me ask a robot programmed by a South African Nazi. How I should feel about this hot button issue. Fuck me. Go on, mate. Sorry.
That number should be in the millions.
But there's 35,000 apparently, according to Grok.
So net migration figures. You just have to start sending British people out.
We've sent Harry Kane back.
10,000 of them.
Sent Harry Kane over.
They come over in the tens of thousands, but we're sending millions back. I don't know how that works.
Oh God! I've seen a thing that was saying like, where Keir Starmer was also saying he was working with the Prime Minister of Albania to stop immigration. Don't stop Albanians! Stop anyone but Albania.
Good workers.
Yes. And there we go. WOSA Collective, shout out. Bosnia, but similar thing. Muslim, Balkan, same thing. You know I love you, WOSA. Anyway, so we've still more of these replies, Thomas.
Oh yeah, let's reel them off.
Zuma historian, some Nazi who's like 19 years old on YouTube. It's not enough. If you bring us beneath net zero, Okay.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, beneath. Yeah, stop climate change.
Yeah, he's getting his terminology of things he hates mixed up there.
If you stop you, Les, if you bring us beneath net zero, however, then Farage has absolutely nothing to run on, and you'll completely take the wind out of his sails. Much to consider. So, as we can see,
is that how they beat reform? They just completely outdo
the millions.
Everyone's required to get a Union Jack tattooed on them. If not, you're executed.
But that's a great sort of illustration, though. If
inadvertently said something very clever there.
Yeah. If they do everything that you want, right, then they'll have nothing to. Right, yeah, but they'll have done everything that you want.
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah. If you appease fascists, then the fascists won't get in. It's like,
yeah.
If you same outcome, isn't it? Like,
yeah. If you appease, if you just do everything we want, we'll be nice to you on Twitter, you know. And then Carl Benjamin, Sargon of Akkad, who replied to me the other day, who is a moron and a paedophile and a man who got beat in a UKIP election and lost his deposit. Very funny. The Boris wave needs to go back. So they're still on fucking 2019 numbers there as well. Fucking hilarious.
But from 2019 to now, is it even in the millions?
No.
It's like 20k a year or something, isn't it?
Yeah, so if it's saying like 30...
It's a little bit more now, I think.
So if Grok, again, is to be believed, 35,000 in 1 year since Starmer. Right, so if you times that... So even if you say it's all...
So 10 years of Starmerism is a third of the amount that this bloke wants sent back.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
No, it's... Yeah.
Yeah, it's less than... Less than roughly, yeah. Maths, not our strong point.
Yeah.
Come to us for economic advice. No, don't. But... but yeah, so yeah, roughly, after 10 years of Starmer, to appease Steve Laws the Nazi, all you will need to do is deport 3 times more people than have come here. I think that's fair enough. Just
where'd you start then? So you've got rid of all the migrant boats.
Yep.
Then obviously we're gonna have to start getting some people out. This is like Man United, like Jim Ratcliffe way of running the country. So we've deported 335,000 people. It's not enough. Okay. We've outdone 10 years of Starmer
times 3.
And,
we've done 30
undocumented migrants coming over. We've
done 30 years of Starmer.
So in his first year, he's 10x'd himself, but it's still only a third of what is required.
What Starmer's
What demographic do we get? Who's the first demographic that live in Britain lawfully? Even though migrants do live in Britain lawfully, they're not illegal by definition. But anyway, who'd you go for? Right, yeah, little technical issue.
Issue,
but we are back. We're back.
So who's getting deported first? I think it's me, then you. I think it's Irish, then it's...
Do you reckon it's the left first? The woke left?
It's either... to be fair.
Or do they just go, they're still white?
Black woke left first.
Black woke left first, then brown
Asian
woke left?
Yeah.
They're going to work their way down the colour chart, aren't they?
Okay. I think to be fair now...
so if you're a black right-wing person, now's the time to start really sort of doubling down on your...
If you're Calvin Robinson. Father Calvin
Because it won't be long before they start looking at you.
I think, though, in the league table of racism...
No, I feel like right now in this current climate, black people aren't the most hated by racists. It's Muslims, yeah.
Muslims.
Eastern Europeans were getting it bad for a while, and that's kind of died down.
Yeah, but then right wingers realised a lot of them are racist as well. So
I think they all started working on the same building sites and realised these guys are tough.
You can't say because it used to be a thing, didn't it?
Because I've worked on some building sites with some Eastern Europeans that I would not want to cross. Let's put it that way.
Like in 2011,
lovely people, but like they'll punch your head in, no problem.
Like 2011 time, 2012, you used to hear like Eastern Europeans don't work. Like Gordon Brown, that woman who said when he had to apologise for calling a woman a bigot when she said, "Where are all these Eastern Europeans coming from?"
Yeah.
That's what she asked him. Think about that.
Never got to the bottom of that.
But yeah, so I think in the league table of racism, Muslims have done what Liverpool have done this season.
Yeah,
they've
comeback year. Yeah,
they've equalled black people's 20 titles. You know, it's fucking level pegging now. There is a strong debate to be had to who's get the most suffering of racism.
Yeah, they're having it tough. They're having it tough at the moment.
We used to be Irish. We used to be top. We've slid. We're fucking relegations.
Dogs, non-existent now. Man's best friend now. They're fucking PR merchants, dogs, isn't they? I've seen racist people with dogs. That's how far dogs have come.
Oh! The XL Bullies are a racist dog in their own right. I would say.
Obviously, I've spoke about this before on shite content that I've done, but the most racist dogs, XL Bullies up there, the ones with the long face.
Oh, I like a pig dog though.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's because I maybe I did just say the blacks, so
yeah,
so maybe that's fair enough.
So Keir Starmer, what was this thing on the old XL Bullies? Did he come hard for them?
No,
that was before his time, was it?
It was like that was
Sunak, wasn't it?
Yeah, Keir Starmer's strategy of
Comrade Sunak.
Comrade Sunak. That was the strategy. Keir Starmer's election strategy was, I'll just shut up and let them fucking destroy themselves, which is classic Napoleon tactics. So fair play to him on that. Nobody's ever won a landslide election by default before.
Yeah, well,
he has. Keir Starmer, well done.
And I think he's going to be the first one to win one and then lose one.
By default.
One term of just fucking
nothing.
Maybe it's a poison chalice. Nobody wants to run the UK. Though. It's like,
like United.
Because the Tories were definitely sabotaging themselves by the end of it, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, it was just like, how much shit can we get away with?
Yeah.
In the end.
Yeah, the mask slipped. The contempt for the nation. It was just,
fuck these people.
Yeah.
Right, well, I think we've summed up Starmer there, Tom.
Yeah.
I think we've done a very average job, but I've been a bit racist in the process, but it's all good. It's all fun. But so now,
that's what the edit button's for.
For now, dun-dun, we'll have to put some music.
When you watch the visual back, when the word blacks come out of your mouth, it's just going to pause for a bit.
Get away with the blacks.
Brave people of colour.
Yeah,
just going to dub over it with a more acceptable term. But yeah.
Oh, funny. But right, so we're going to have we need like intro music here. Two-tier Keir. We need a bit of whatever. For drum roll, please. The Ballon Divorce.
Ballon Divorce.
Welcome to the inaugural nominees. The inaugural nominees, Tom. Who do you think are your shouts here? What are we saying? We've not prepared this. We have.
It's hard to look past Musk.
It's hard to look past Musk. It's hard to look past Lawrence Fox.
Lawrence Fox is up there.
You've got Neil Oliver, outsider. Mark Dolan, GB Newsman. But now I think we need to clarify some rules, right? I think someone like Piers Morgan, very divorced behaviour. Jeremy Clarkson, very divorced behaviour. But I think they cross into kind of just general cuntsmen. I think they're not divorced enough. Like, because Morgan and Clarkson do sometimes have a bit of a quip about them, or they get away with something. Where you go,
they're legacy divorced men, aren't they? They're not recently divorced, are they? They've been divorced since sort of the mid-noughties. You know? They're well versed in the divorce room.
Divorce courtsmen.
Yeah, the courtsmen.
The two. But I think, like people like Russell Brand has done a lot of very divorced, but he's just a nonce.
Yeah.
So that would not counting just out and out nonces, not counting people who are too maybe just have a little bit too much personality to be in the Ballon Divorce.
But I've got to tell you, Fionn, don't count out the little guy in this divorce, the Ballon Divorce. There's a man called Ashley Cole, who not the footballer Ashley Cole, who let's face it, knows his way around a divorce.
He does.
There's a
not just from Arsenal.
There's going to be some dark horses in this competition. You think the big names, you think your Loza Foxes, your Musks, your Morgans. They're the staples, but they don't. All I'm saying is there could be an upset.
There could very well.
There could be like everyone thought Turkey were going to do well in the Euros and they didn't. They might not. You know, they might get knocked out. They might come up against a behemoth in the first round.
Did all right for me.
Well,
Did all right.
yeah.
Up the Turks. Up the fucking Turks. Now, I say that with a Bosnian band's jacket on. Probably not a good idea. Right. So, we're not. Let's not pretend like we've not prepared these because this takes skill and you know we need to fucking prepare. So I'll take number one. And do you want to take number? I'll let you have number two.
I'll take number two. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, in fact, actually, yeah, because you don't know the first one because this is the first. This is so the Ballon divorce. If you look on Twitter, if you search Ballon divorce on Twitter, this is a joke I've been trying to get going since 2020 when I called Berry chairman, ex-Berry chairman who made them go bust, Steve Dale, was up for Ballon divorce. Do you know how many likes that tweet got?
How many?
None. But now it's been proven since that it works as a joke. So we're moving forward with it. Now, I will have to find the email. You have to edit this, Tom.
I've got it here.
Oh, have you? There we go. Bosh. Right, so, are you aware, Tom, of a man by the name of Dominic Frisby?
I'm not aware.
Dominic Frisby.
Inform me of who Dominic Frisby is.
So
and what he's been up to.
I came to know Dominic Frisby by Richard Tice MP.
Okay, yeah.
From the Reform Party, of course.
A divorceman.
A divorce.
A Ballon divorceman.
Yep. I'm trying to work at divorce into Tice. It doesn't quite work, but yeah, he's up there. You'll probably see him later on.
Yeah, I can see a few reformsmen making the cut.
The fact that actually Richard Tice has to go in anyway. Deputy leader of Reform Party UK, MP for Boston and Skegness, businessman, patient Liverpool fan. Just socialist city apparently. Well.
Yeah, Runcorn.
So, Richard Tice MP with Dominic Frisby, and I will have to play it. So, this is from the 27th of March 2025. So, it qualifies for the Ballon divorce. You send your entries in. Just make sure that it was this year. They've got at least one thing this year. Like Lawrence Fox, obviously, most of his divorce...
Calendar year, yeah, not season.
Most of his divorce behaviour was previously. But he's still in because he's just so good.
Yeah.
He's like Messi. He's just like getting nominated.
It's not particularly... yeah. Sometimes people kick off, say that he's taken up spots that should have been otherwise given to different people, but you can't... His body of work is very strong.
It's too strong, if anything. So obviously we'll play this, we'll edit this in, but this is Ballon divorce nominee number 1, the original OG, Dominic Frisby.
I thought I would get a promotion. I'd done a good job, all could see. My boss had a different notion. This is what he said to me. Wrong age, wrong sex, and the wrong colour, it's true, it's true. Hard cheese, next, please, don't call us, we will call you.
It's the fact that he's also, like, the best bit about this is he's, like, sort of walking through the town centre, which clearly looks like fucking Oslo. Yeah. What's he doing? That's not England, mate. It's too nice.
Applied for a job at the council. They're big on inclusivity. Could see that they had
just as a bird.
Like, this is just peak divorce.
He's going also just quickly. He's going on diversity and inclusivity. Seems like wrong age, wrong sex, wrong colour. He's an older gentleman, right?
Yeah.
And age is a protected characteristic.
Yes.
In diversity and inclusion. So you absolutely would have been one of these people that you're moaning about. And this tells me that this did not happen one bit.
And it's like you were saying there, dressed as a bird, dressed as a woman for non misogynists.
And surely he doesn't have an everyday man job, does he? Because he's
he's a comedian.
talented,
so-called.
talented creator there with this video. That
We've got. I've got something to show you in a moment.
Should
But
we finish it?
we'll finish. But first of all, like Stephen Crowder used to do, dressing like a woman, like every sort of anti-trans.
Yeah.
Mad right
They
winger.
secretly love chucking on a bit of lippy, don't they?
Yeah. Well, there is no need for you to be dressed as a woman in this video.
Yeah.
There isn't at all. Because you're supposed to be saying, I'm the wrong, I can't fit in. So there was no need for you to play a female character. You can just assume that. So what you've done is, you've gone on Amazon, paid for or borrowed your missus's dress if you've got one, but you've not because you're in the Ballon divorce. So why have you've bought a leopard print thing and a wig to do this for, a supposed anti-trans cause? The call's coming from inside the house, Dominic.
Right, let's finish off this
Let's
masterpiece.
finish the masterpiece.
Wrong age, wrong sex, and the wrong colour, it's true, it's true. Hard cheese, next, please, don't call us, we will call you.
Absolutely loved doing that hair flick. He loved it.
I went for a role as an actor, to play an old English man. They looked at me and they contracted, some geezer from Uzbekistan.
So many Uzbekistan actors in British drama roles, I've noticed.
Stefan Gramanov. David Tarantovic.
Yeah.
Me. Well, there's no one in
What I don't get about this.
in Britain.
What?
Pakistan, you could have said. That's more racist as well.
Make it fucking believable. Nobody's acting role is getting taken by an actor from Uzbekistan.
Oh, unless Peter Odemwingie maybe, because he was born in Uzbekistan. But I'm on the wrong podcast, aren't I? Hang on. Deprogram myself from Barclays, man.
Do you remember when the Little Mermaid, they cast the Uzbekistan a man from Uzbekistan to play fucking Ariel? There was outrage over it.
Ariel, please bring me the starfish of the sea. Edit that. That was shit.
Wrong age, wrong sex, and the wrong colour, it's true.
This
it's
is
true.
just masterful work.
Next,
Hard cheese.
don't call us, we will call you.
So now that looked like it was in Uzbekistan. That's that background.
The government needed somebody to use in their latest campaign, explaining
campaign?
the dangers of knife crime. They looked at me and they exclaimed, right, sex, and the right colour is
Pull
true,
back and
it's
reveal,
true.
baby.
There you go. What he's done there is he's changed the lyrics for the last chorus, because now, you know, all these knife crime campaigns with middle-aged white men in them.
Yeah, I've seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adolescence.
Adolescents, yeah.
Yeah.
That kid from Uzbekistan.
Yes. This is podcasting, baby. But yeah.
Yeah, very, very divorced.
There's a little dance. I've got more frisbee to show you.
Absolute fiddler on the roof music as well.
Frisbee.news, which is like, it's a dodgy website if I've ever seen one. That's a virus inducer. Now, get us back on the email, lad. I've got more.
I got it here. Don't you worry.
I've got the other one up for the. Quickly, I just need to show you. I'm going to put a picture of Dominic Frisbee's Twitter header in there now, which is just there. Put it there. That's just art, mate. That's just beautiful. That's best in the game. We're all far right now. Dressed as a clown, dressed as what? Just fucking so divorced. It's fucking. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna make fun of Dominic Frisbee's gigs. He's in Seven Oaks in July. If you want to see him. He's also in Bedford, Southampton at the Attic. I've been there. It's good venue. London, Crazy Cock, several dates.
Wrong age, wrong sex. Say.
But if you want to go see Dominic Frisbee, they're on the Seven Oaks, Bedford, London, Southampton. That is Ballon Divorce nominee number 1, the OG, forever known, and yeah, a middle-aged man who calls himself Dominic Frisbee if that's his real name, that's even better. Just for me, dark horse as well, because he's not a big name. He's not a Lawrence Fox, but he deserves his place in the fucking pantheon.
It's a strong entrance, you know.
Strong entrance.
It's the work is strong.
It is.
You know, so though he's not a heavy hitter, you know, it was a very, very worthy.
It's a good introduction
I thought it was
what we're trying to do.
Yeah, I think he encapsulates what the competition is about.
He does. He's a divorce courtsman.
Yeah,
Frisbee.
and this leads on. This should be an interesting matchup actually with.
Because because I prepared this one. You can tell because it's based off my own tweets. But this is a good one.
Yeah, so we have a man on Twitter called GM Element Miller. His name is, and he is. I'm not actually. To be fair,
it wasn't actually
him. Wasn't
but
actually
he posted
him,
it as if it was. So we're calling it. I'm sorry, Mr. Element Miller. As well, just quickly before we do, I have to put Element Miller's bio here, which is fucking art. It's like me taking the piss out of like no connection to Scotland or Ireland Rangers fans. It's like just say you don't like Irish people. It's fine. I'll accept it. Plymouth Argyle and Glasgow Rangers. Might as well say Plymouth Argyle and fucking Athletic Bilbao. That's about the same distance. Fuck off. You may be Scottish, you may be Irish, but I know you're not. So, like, tell me what the Shankill Road is without Googling it. Mr. Miller, there you go.
Yeah, so, this wasn't actually Element Miller's work, but he's decided
we should
to post...
credit the TikTok.
Matt.new2Harris. So I'm assuming this guy's name is Matt Harris, and he's on his... Not his first new account, but his second new account. I wonder why he keeps getting banned. I'm not sure. But let's have a little look. So,
Coke bottle, Ahmed on it.
Yeah, share a Coke with Ahmed.
Yeah, nice bit of harmless marketing that nobody could be offended by.
Don't think he's going to buy this.
No, he is.
Oh no, he's buying a fridge. What's he doing? Okay.
You can sit there.
You can't get it in. Oh.
So what Mr. Harris has done, what Element Miller decided to post
as himself, then because I won the battle by saying a Ballon d'Or contender, he then was at pains to reply to himself. It's stupid how many people think I'm this person, but why did you post it as if you were?
Yeah.
So now you're in the Ballon d'Or.
So what he's done is he's essentially got a share bottle. You know the Coca-Cola marketing campaign, share a bottle with, and the name on the bottle said Ahmed. What he's done is he's picked up the bottle that says Ahmed, right? Not a person. It's a bottle that says Ahmed. So and he's taken this bottle that says Ahmed, again, not a person called Ahmed, and he's put it next to a packet of ham.
Very controversial.
I can imagine
Muslims,
the
of course,
absolute indifference about because it's a bottle of Coke.
Yeah, Muslims, of course, cannot drink something out of a bit of plastic that's touched another bit of plastic in a fridge that might have touched pork. Famously in the Quran, that
didn't even touch the packet either. He failed. He failed to get it in. He tried putting it in the packet of ham because he had like. That must have been the most divorce moment. That moment where he's holding his phone and has to make a decision whether to like try again and just look like a prick in the middle of the shop or just put it next to it.
As if he's not walking through the shop filming himself like this. Like going, oh yeah, look what I'm doing. Like, well, because who's a cunt walking to the fridge?
Imagine if somebody he knew saw him in that shop filming himself walking over, just thought... he's not taking the divorce well at all.
Oh, what a perfect way to end. Element Miller, right in the 86th minute.
Yeah, that was a great one.
There you go. That's Keir Starmer.
That is peak divorce behaviour, you know.
That is peak divorce.
Like going out if I'm going to a shop, I'm going to get the thing I'm getting and then get out of there. This guy was like, "Oh, Ahmed, hold on a minute.
Men,
this will show him."
Heterosexual men that take long time in the shop are just something wrong with them. Like, nobody likes shopping other than women and the gays. That's just true.
Well, yeah, a bit of retail therapy is more of a feminine pastime.
It is.
But yeah, Element Miller. Strong entrance.
Element. So battle number 1. Let us know in the comments. Element Miller versus Dominic Frisby. Element Miller away at Dominic Frisby. Tough away. Tough home tie.
Both
tough
of them involved quite a needless amount of effort.
Yes.
Dominic Frisby more so.
Yes.
But at least he was kind of trying to make a point, whereas Element Miller was just, posting somebody else who was in a shop and just, that was a spur of the moment thing, but was still entirely too much effort.
Yeah, so good. So good. So that's it. Right in the 86th minute, Keir Starmer done. On divorce, battle 1.
In the tank.
In the tank. Subscribe. All that. All right, idiots. Goodbye.
Thank you. God bless.